And I'm going to hand it over to Noeli.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here on this beautiful Saturday morning. Thank you for joining our technology conference today. FYI, if you participate in all of the sessions today, you'll be able to get a total of 6 hours of technology credit. So stay with us so that you can get your hours if you still need more hours. So today's session is pumpkin spice and everything nice with Canva. So this is the application that we're going to be focusing on today, Canva for educators. So my name is Noeli Zapata, and I'm a digital learning specialist at Cigarroa High School. Previously, I was a science teacher at Nixon High. So I was a teacher for 5 years, and now I am serving as a DLS. And my co-presenter is Ms. Anel Lopez.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I am Ana Lopez. I am the TIS at Zachary Elementary. I was a former teacher for 10 years. I taught grades from third through eighth grade. So we can totally relate as previous teachers of everything you all need to go through and things you need to set up for your classroom. But now, luckily, we are in a position where we can help you as much as we can and integrating technology in your classes and lessons to facilitate in every way we can. So thank you so much for being here.
And for our framing the lesson, well, today we are going to explore and learn how to spice up your presentations with Canva Live. You're going to see how Canva can be integrated with Google Classroom. So by the end of the session, you will be able to explore and create your own exit tickets, anchor charts, graphic organizers, and much more. So please make sure to have your microphones on mute, and please use the chat box to communicate with us. If you have any questions, please communicate with us through the chat box. So have fun, explore the tools, and we're here to support. The next activity that we're going to do is an entrance ticket. So we want to know a little bit more about our audience. So please use the chat box and share your name, the campus where you are teaching at, what grade level do you teach, or what is your position. That way we can get to know you.
Yes, and this is a great way to know our audience and how to help you in every way possible because all of us wear different hats in our campuses. So by knowing this little information about you, it helps us a lot to, figure out, oh, okay, you know what? We have ideas for this content. We have counselors. That's amazing. Thank you for everything you do. First grade, Santo Niño, welcome. This is great. I love it when we have a variety of levels and positions. Kinder, Lily, a DLS as well. CT, eighth grade. Awesome. I love having all this information about you guys so we can help you as much as we can. McDonald Elementary, pre-K 4. Thank you so much for being here. Science focused teacher, fifth grade. Awesome. Dyslexia, thank you so much for having us here today with you. Tarver Elementary, pre-K 4. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Music. This is great. Thank you so much for sharing this information with us. It helps us also, through the lesson kind of navigate and gear certain topics towards you. It brings us kind of to our thinking caps on how we can incorporate a lot of things for certain positions. Because we've heard a lot of times like, well, this is great, but what about us over here, like music? What about us here in this? Well, this is great to know this information so we can kind of know who our audience is.
All right, so now we're going to go over the three main topics for today's training. So the first topic that we're going to cover is to explore Canva Live. So with Canva Live, students will be able to collaborate with their teachers in real time. Our second topic is Canva with Google Classroom. So you're going to learn how you can integrate Canva and assign templates and assignments to your Google Classroom. And then the last topic is we're going to share some Canva resources. So we have different links that'll take you to exit tickets, anchor charts, graphic organizers, and much more. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Anel. She's going to go ahead and guide you through the process of creating your Canva education account.
Yes. So before we begin with this, Canva provides an educator account, and it's amazing if you already have it, awesome. And if you don't have it or you're not sure, we can totally guide you right now on how to get the educator account. So there is a difference between a regular account and an educator account. The educator account provides us with a variety of many more templates and resources that we can use as teachers, as educators. So, in your presentation that we have sent to you through the chat, if you open it up and you click on Canva, it's linked directly to the site you need to go. So, when we are in Canva, we want to make sure that we do have a present educator account. So, in here, this is exactly what it looks like when you go in. And we want to verify you as a teacher. So once you get verified, now mine is going to log in right away because I already have an account. But once you have a teacher account, an educator account, you will know because it does say education here, and you do have options for tools as classwork. So with the educator account, you do have more access to many more resources and templates. So we really encourage you to go ahead and sign up for your educator account. Now, if you already have Canva, but you're not sure if you have an educator account, all you need to do is go to the gear on the top right-hand corner. And when you're in your account, do you see where it says, what will you be using Canva for? Make sure that it says teacher. So once it says teacher, because it does have a lot of other different options. So once you have it as teacher, you should be good to go for your educator account. And like I said, once you do your educator account, you will have that option up here where it says your name and education. So we highly encourage you to verify your account, your educator account in Canva. And you are going to be using it today because we are going to be exploring with it a little bit. So we're going to give you about maybe 5 minutes to do this. So very quickly, it's asking if you want to invite students. You don't have to do that at the moment. Maybe after you set up your classes, you can. But at the moment, if it's asking you right away, you don't have to until we've kind of gone through it. We are going to go over a little section on how to create a class for your students as well. If you do have you have teacher, but when you go back, it appears as personal. Always try to sign in through Google so it can link to your account. But if it keeps going back to your personal account, Miss Esther Soto, does it let you know, for example, do you have a lot of work saved on there on your personal account? Yes, yeah. So what we recommend in that case, when you have this issue, here you do have teams that you might have, but also here at the top right-hand corner, you can switch around and your account settings, you can disconnect a certain account if you are not if you don't want it to sync up automatically to your personal account. So you can disconnect it. If you have two accounts signed in, then maybe you need to disconnect one of them. And once you do that, it should allow you to. And then just make sure that you do have the email that it has to recognize to get an educator account. It should be an .org email. So you can switch your email address, switch your role, and this type of accounts that you're linked to. So it's all would be on your account settings. You're welcome. Yes, and make sure you do get verified, because once we do go into this session, when you click on the link that we have sent you and it does take you here, make sure you do click on get verified. Because if you just go to sign up, it's going to use a different type of account. So you want to make sure you do select teachers get verified. And if this is your first time verifying your email, your district email, like Noeli said, you will receive an email. Right, Noeli?
Yes. So once
Mhm.
you click get verified, you're going to be receiving an email to your Laredo ISD inbox. And so you just click verify, and that's going to kick in your free educator account. So very important that you get your free educator account so you can have access to all the free resources and templates. That way it unlocks everything so you don't have to pay for anything with Canva.
Right. And like Noeli said, once you're verified, this should have education, and you should have under tools a classwork tab.
So it should be within like a minute, Miss Rodriguez, before
Mhm.
you get your confirmation email. It's like quick.
So once we have done the education account, and it's okay, if you're having some technical issues with it, we will gladly help you, throughout the presentation, follow along with us. And hopefully towards the end, we can sort some of the account issues. And it's basically just verifying your educator account through your district email. So we're gonna go over. Oh, awesome! Thank you. Yes, as long as you're in Canva, you're fine. We want you to still go through this with us, so you're fine. You entered directly when you signed in. Yeah, you probably had a previous account already set up, and then as soon as you went in through Google, it automatically lets you go in. So we're going to go over Canva Live. It's something that a lot of people haven't discovered recently, and Canva Live is awesome. It's basically when you are presenting, usually a lot of us present with Google Slides, but a very few people have yet started using presentations in Canva, which I really love. Presentations in Canva provide a lot of cool elements and a lot of cool templates, and it's so easy to maneuver. And when we're doing presentations with Canva, we now have a live option. So when we're presenting, we can ask students to join the live session, and it's going to be like if you're live streaming on Facebook. The kids can send you heart reactions, and you see it just float up in your presentation. And on the side, there's a live chat box going on at the same time as well. So if you have an interactive classroom, you can say, guys, we're going to go over this. I want you to put anything in the questions that you might have in the chat, comments in the chat. And us as teachers, we want our kids to be engaged as much as possible with our presentations, not just sit there and listen, but also participate with the presentation. So when you run live sessions, it's very simple. So you will basically get a 6-digit code, and your audience will just join your Canva.live session, and you can react, you can comment, and you can pose questions as you present. It's a really great feature that we're going to dive into. So we did kind of outline the steps on how to use Canva Live, but we are going to show you in real time how Canva Live works, so we can all log in and participate as well. So once you've created your beautiful presentation in Canva and you're ready to present, you're going to present like you usually do. Yes, Lily, you are correct. If they do have game presentations, the kids are able to participate as well. But if you want them to also play along with the games, they can join your Canva with a link through Google Classroom as well. So once you present your screen, you're going to click at the very bottom right hand corner. There's going to be a little icon for a live option. And it's exactly the way Facebook works when you go live. So once you click on that screen, it's going to start a new session. And when you start the new session, it's going to generate a 6-digit code automatically for you. You don't have to generate anything. So usually when we use Google, for example, like our Google Meets or slides, we have to generate some sort of link so the kids can join. But in this case, once you click this in, um, that's okay, Mr. Garza, go ahead. So once you create your code, it creates it automatically. It's a unique code. You share it with your students. They sign in, and you will be able to ask your audience to visit canva.live. And this is going to be at the top of the screen as well. Yes. So when you click on start new session, it's going to automatically generate a 6-digit code that the kids will have. Now, this is very friendly, user friendly. You can use it through a mobile device, computers, tablets. So it's very, very user friendly as well. And once the kids go to canva.live, they're going to get that request to enter the 6-digit code. And once they do, they're in your live presentation. So this is just an example of one. I took a screenshot of one of the presentations I have. And as you can see at the very bottom, you have several icons. And this is in the teacher point of view. So that you're looking at it as a teacher. And at the very bottom, there is a little icon at the very front that is a live a live icon. So when you click on that live icon, automatically this is going to pop up and it says Canva Live, start new session. So you will click on start new session. And once you click on start new session, automatically it's telling what to do step by step. Hey, visit canva.live and enter this code. Now, this is just a sample of what it looks like. So once you have that, you can also have an option of copying the invitation if you're using Google Classroom and pasting it there so the kids can go directly to Canva Live. And when you are live, it will notify you with a red button that you are live because it does mimic Facebook's live stream in a way. So it'll notify you that you are live. You have the option to end it, or you have the option to hide the comment section on the side. So if you are presenting to your whole class and you're not ready for them to be seeing each other's comments, you can hide it and you have that option. Now, a really quick tip. When you are done with your presentation, if you exit out of your presentation, it's not going to end the live automatically. You yourself have to manually end it. Because if I X out of the presentation and I never click end, it's going to continue to be a live session. So you have to officially end it in order for it to finish up. So we're going to try it out. I'm going to show you in real time what exactly it looks like when you are going live on Canva. So here you have your main page on Canva. And I have been working on my presentation. You know what? I am done. I am ready to present it and show this to my students. So at the very top right-hand corner, I'm going to click present. And I'm going to do it the standard way, which is I'm going to go at my own pace. So when I present, here at the very bottom, you see the interactive Q&A with Canva Live. So when I click on that button, you can see automatically that it's going to start, give you the option to start a new session. So I am going to start a new session. And that's going to be the code for this Canva Live. Now, a very quick tip, when you join, and you can join right now through your phones, and just go to Canva Live, canva.live. And when you join, it is going to ask you for the code. So the code for this live session is 556970. Now, at first, when you sign in, it's going to be automatic. Just you're not going to have to click or go through any other way. It automatically is going to pop up on your screen. So 556970. And it says here, welcome to Canva Live. Send the presenter a question or comment. Now, I do want to give you a tip. When you click on the chat box, on the very bottom, it says enter your name, optional, which we want our students to always enter their name. So when you send questions, the kids, this is like an interactive one. And the kids can also post questions. They can send reactions. So if I send a little heart, it's going to show a little like, you know, and if I want to send hard eyes, I can send hard eyes. So this is something great that you can involve the students with. Now, one thing that I like is if someone was going to pose a question, and you want to focus it, you can click on it. It's like, you know what? Noeli has a good question here. I can display it bigger and it'll focus automatically on that one question if you want to focus, pause and focus on someone's question, which is great. And it blurs out the presentation in the background. So when you focus on, you say, you know what, this is cool. Yes, Noeli, I agree. And when you're done, you can display it smaller and it's going to go back to your main page presentation. So this is all going on live at the moment. So as you can see, I can hide my chat box. So if I really don't want to be showing my students while this presentation is going on, the questions at the end, I can hide it from them and I can show it from them. Now, very quickly, if I finish my presentation, if I just escape, that does not mean that the presentation, the live session ended. As you could see at the very top right-hand corner where it says present, the icon for live is still going on, which means that I am still hosting a live session. So you know what? I forgot to end the session. You just click present again, and you officially end the session. So I really like this, especially if you're counselors and you have to do a PD session. This is great to present your information and then have a Q&A on the side while not having people not pause and interrupt you every so often. You can just tell them, we're going to go live on this presentation. You have questions, put them on the side there in the chat, and we'll focus on them when I see them. And this is great. So if you are also in high school, middle school, you can utilize this with your students as well. They know very well how to manage live sessions. Believe it or not, when it comes to Instagram, when it comes to Facebook, with the little ones, you can even do this and maybe not have them comment, but just have them, do a little heart reaction or something. So this is great for any level that you would like. And this is also great for homebound, exactly, our homebound students. So they won't feel just that they're not participating at the other side of the screen. They can join and ask questions and be live as well. So this is Canva Live is one of the features that I have really enjoyed and played with, and it's a game changer because Google Slides you just present and there is no option to have an interaction with your students in such a way that they can send you reactions. They can send you a live Q&A. So Canva Live is one of our favorites. It's been very useful, especially when we're presenting, when we're doing certain PD trainings, or even in the classroom with our students. If they want to participate a little bit more, you can say, you know what, as an exit ticket, I do want everybody on the Canva Live to put, what you learned from this lesson. And I know for a lot of districts, I know for LISD, a lot of the requirements now is that every lesson must end with an exit ticket. So this is one of the ways that you can have students be involved and at the end of the lesson provide what they got out of your lesson. You say, you know what, guys, at the end, let's go ahead and go live. I want you all in the chat box for Canva Live to put what you learned from this lesson, and you can highlight and focus on who's answering and what's coming up. And it is a really good option instead of just having them, paper and pencil, or just submit this in Google or in Forms. This is great. This is a lot of interaction as well. So it doesn't get recorded, but you can record yourself while you are presenting. So, which is great because I am going to show you exactly what I mean by that. So let me just switch over really quick over here so you can see what I'm going to show you. Because that's a really good question that Lily posted. A lot of the times there is a need to record and have evidence of what is being done or submitted. So if I am going to present and I do need some sort of a recording or transcript. So when you present, you can automatically go to present and record. So when you present and record your session, it's going to start recording and you can go live while you are presenting as well. So yes, it does provide that cool option that you can have as some sort of, I guess, a script in order for you to do that. So let me go ahead and go back here. Do I have any questions so far on Canva Live? It's very simple. It's very basic when it comes to how to get to it. But like I said, we want you to explore. A lot of the times we're scared of exploring technology things in our computer, and I tell my yeah, I love Canva too. And I always tell my teachers on campus, I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? You accidentally do something. Well, just don't click on links that you don't know, right? Because then that will cause something. But other than that, don't be scared to try it out. I encourage you to do a Canva presentation, go live, record yourself, have all that courage to do that. And you're going to see how easy it is when you dive into it. And you learn from doing things. So it's a really, really great feature that Canva does have. And I love Canva. I love the presentation mode. I love the record yourself mode. That is a big one that I have always said, this is awesome because Google Slides don't provide you that option of recording yourself while you are presenting. So, Canva Live, as I said, I encourage you to try it next week in your classrooms. Yes, there is a remote check-in. Let me go ahead and send you the information, and so you can have also the link to our presentation. Now, I'm going to hand it over to Noeli, where she's going to go over Canva and Google
I
Classroom.
have a quick question before you switch it over. I noticed that whenever you went live, there was instead of the regular names, it had anonymous on it.
Yes.
Let's say you get someone that is anonymous or they're giving you something like that. Can you kick those, like
Yes.
that particular person out or
Yes. Well,
unwanted comments?
so it's kind of works like in the sense that when you are going live, people join your session. So the best thing you can say is like, I know it's someone in the class because no one else has a session, but you can delete the messages as you go along. I mean, I know you can have those students that are a little bit, out of the box thinkers, and they're like, well, I'm just not going to put my nickname and go anonymous the entire time. Well, when we do that, that's one thing that Canva, I would love for them to have the option to block a user, but at the moment it has the option to delete the message. So that would be one of the options, which I agree with you though. I do agree that there should be some sort of block user if it's anonymous. But I know, for example, just like Kahoot, sometimes in Kahoot, you can kick out a player if they go in there with a nickname that we don't know who they are before the session starts. Well, here, once you go live, it's live. So it's a little bit more, they literally mean live. Thank you for your question. That was a really good question. Noeli, you can, yes, Miss Alma Bros, yes, you can record lessons when you're presenting live. So the only way you would do that is when you're ready to present. So like I'm going to show you right here. So when you are going to present, so sorry, you have the standard type, the autoplay, present to view, and present and record. So yes, when you do a presentation, you can present and record at the same time, which is, a big plus to have. So any more questions on Canva Live? If you do, don't hesitate. If you remember something later on about it, please put it in the chat box so we can get to it. And we would hate for someone to have a question and not us address it. Yes, that's really great for those that miss lessons or, with the flu going on, we have kids that are out for like a whole week sometimes. And that's a really great way to present yourself in the lesson, and you can post it on Google Classroom and they have access to it. You download it and you put it in there for them, and they can see you teach in real time with the presentation. And if they miss on anything, they have access right there. Okay. Noeli, I'm going to go ahead and send it over to you. She's going to start presenting her site now. So she's going to go over Canva and Google Classroom.
All righty, can y'all see my screen? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you can integrate Canva with Google Classroom. And so here I'm going to share with you the steps of how you can upload or set up your classes with Google Classroom and Canva. So here, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to click on the little cogwheel. And then the second step is you're going to click on buildings and plans. And then the third step is going to be you're going to press on create a new class. The fourth step, you're going to enter the name of your class. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how this looks. Okay, so I'm going to go to Canva. And so here, you're going to click on the little settings cogwheel. And then you're going to click where it says buildings and plans. So since you are with your Canva for education, you do not have to pay for anything. So here you're going to press create a new class. Then it's going to ask you to name your class. So you can put second block. And then you press create a new class. And so now if you look over here on the left-hand side, you can see second block demo. Okay, so if you click down on this little arrow, you can see all of the different classes that are with your account. And so here I have my sixth block, my first block, and so this is my second block. Now here with Canva, and just on the left-hand side, you can see like the templates. So anything that you've ever worked on, or any templates that you want to look for are available here. You can browse for templates by different types, like infographics, worksheets, graphic organizers, exit tickets. And so there's a lot here. You can also look for presentations. You can also browse for templates by subjects. And so here we have for English, math, computer science, arts, social studies. And as you go down, these are some suggestions of other templates that you might like for your classes. And so here I'm going to show you how you can assign a Canva assignment to your Google Classroom. So here I'm going to go ahead and select a template for science, since I was a former science teacher. And so here, on the left-hand side, you can filter out your templates by the different topics and by grade levels. And so here, I'm going to go ahead, and you can also use the little search bar and type in, a type of template that you want. So for example, if you're looking for like a vocabulary graphic organizer, it'll give you here all of the templates that are available, so you can browse and see which one you would like. So let's say that this one interests you. You can click on the three little dots and select preview this template. And then at the bottom, it gives you more suggestions of other templates that are similar to that vocabulary graphic organizer. If this is one that you love, you can press on customize this template. And now this is going to be saved to your projects folder in your Canva. So it's kind of like a drive where it saves everything that you work on automatically. So these right here, all of these boxes, like they're movable, but if you like highlight them, you can press the little lock. That way the kids don't mess around with the template. Now up here, you can rename this template. So you can put second block vocabulary graphic organizer, for example. And then once you are, so you can make any changes that you would like. You can customize it. Once you are happy with your template, you can press over here, share. And then it'll give you the option of where you want to share it. So here you can press Google Classroom. And then you're going to press continue. And then here it's going to ask you which Google Classroom you want to share this template to. And so here are all of your Google Classrooms. So I'm going to go ahead and share it with let me see. here my 6-block biology demo, and then you press action, and then you can create an assignment. And then once you press go, here you can enter your instructions. So vocabulary, oh, sorry, we spelled vocabulary graphic organizer, and then you can enter your instructions. Please complete the and so please complete the graphic organizer with one term you learned this week. And then here you can select like your topic, like where you want to post it. So for example, I have it here under Canva assignments. And then you would press post. And then you can view how the assignment looks like in your Google Classroom. So this is my demo Google Classroom. So if you go to classwork, this is what it would look like on the student's end, so they could see their assignment that was posted here. And so they would just press like view assignment, and they would just like click on it. And so the students, in order for them to work on it, they would have to press on use template. And once they do that, they can enter their responses. And so here, if they click on the text tool, they can enter their information by putting here. Sorry, it's not letting. Okay, add text box. Oh, okay.
You have to unlock it's because you locked your whole page.
Oh, I locked it. Okay.
The entire page. Yeah. When we do this, we recommend you just lock single, not the entire page. If you do lock the entire page, the students will not be able to add text boxes in. So
I already unlocked it here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then here, now I can add right here, like fun, and then like the student can, just add their response. And so once they are ready to submit their work, they'll press here on the button where it says share, and then they can click where it says a view only link, and so they would copy this link, and then they would go to their assignment in Google Classroom, and they would just submit it by pressing by sharing their link and then turning it in. Okay, sorry, let me go back. Any questions? And so here on the slides, you can see pretty much like the step-by-step instructions of how to share your templates with Google Classroom. And it tells you like step-by-step what I just modeled with you all. And then this video shows you also how to publish your Canva assignments to Google Classroom.
Noelle, really quickly, I just wanted to base on that, jump on what you just did. So there are two options on sharing it through Google Classroom. So when you do click the share tab, you do have an option of Google Classroom, and then you do have an option for assignments. Now, when you go through Google Classroom, it's only going to give you the option through Google Classroom, and that's it. But if you do click on the assignments tab, it does give you more options. Now, Lily had a question on the comments that, hey, will you be able to see progress the students have made to the assignment? So when you share it directly through Google Classroom, you're basically just sharing the template for them to work on. So once they work on it and they do what they need to do, they have to basically upload it into Google Classroom to turn it in. So that's one way to keep record of stuff. Now, can you see it like in Google that you can see every edit history no, you really can't. But this is more like here's the submission of what I completed. And all you did is share the template with them that you've created. So it's, and Canva has come a long way, as someone mentioned in the chat. And at the moment, I really don't doubt that sooner or later they're going to start having those features added as well, where they can actually have real time view and progress of the students' work. So at this moment, integrate it with Google Classroom. It's basically you create your worksheet, you create your interactive template, you send the template to them, they work on it. Now, in the assignments tab, though, if Noeli can go to the assignments tab slide, please, so I can show them what they will be seeing. So here, when you do go to the assignments tab, it is going to ask, where do you submit work? And it's going to give you the option of Canva, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or Learning Management System. So since we're focusing on Google Classroom, we would select Google Classroom. Now, the way you want to share it is going to ask you, do you want to design a new design for each student? Do you want instructions only that they just view, but they don't do any editing? And at the very bottom, it does come out another one that says, or do you want all students to do a collaborative work with it? So everyone has access to it. So once you select that, you just, again, it's going to show you the process of, okay, which class do you want to submit it, send it to? And you pick your class, and then the type of assignment. Do you want it as a material? Do you want it as a question assignment? And once you select that, it's going to be sent off to Google Classroom, and the kids are going to be able to see it pop up on their stream. Now, one of the cool features, though, that this has is that you can continue publishing, and any edits to the design will be automatically updated in Google Classroom. So that gives us the hassle free of, you know what, I don't have to delete the assignment and repost it again because I made a change to it, which is something that I believe Cami came up with too, because I think everyone realized that it's a drag having to realize I made a mistake or I didn't do this and have to delete the whole assignment and repost it again. So any changes that you make to your design, it's going to be automatically updated in Google Classroom for them. So one really quick thing that you still can do, I know we showed you the very basic way, but you can also import your Google Classroom through Canva, and you can have the kids work in Canva as well. We do want to do a presentation later on for everybody on how to actually have kids work in Canva and submit through Canva. But Google Classroom is what everybody is very familiar with. Kids are very familiar with Google Classroom. So sharing it through Google Classroom is one of your ways that you can do your record keeping, your grade keeping, and the students can have access to your templates through there. Thank you for the questions.
So now, do you want to take it over for the Canva extras?
Yes. So I am going to go over Canva extras with you all. Now, Canva extras is something that I really enjoyed working on because there's a lot of new little cool features in Canva that are available for us now, and we don't have to scavenge around and look for templates and go to this and that, or pay anybody. And teachers pay teachers to get our hands on some worksheets where, hey, it's all provided for us here. So let me go ahead and show you what all those awesome features are in Canva now. So Canva resources, what can we create with Canva? So we can create exit tickets, interactive PD pages, KWL charts, graphic organizers, presentations, Google Classroom headers, Jamboard backgrounds, and even anchor charts. So all of these are hyperlinked. So if you have our presentation and you click on these, you're going to get sent to that template page of all this. So I'm going to show you, let's go ahead and get started here and say, you know what, let's explore. Let's go ahead and see all these awesome resources that Canva provides. So exit tickets are a big one this year. A lot of us are, if you were in the classroom, we're required to do exit tickets. And if you do have some of the early childhood kids, we understand that they might not manage the computer very well, but you can have these printed out in a PDF file. And the kids can do something. And you can even edit the questions to be like, hey, draw the letter A, if that's the focus of your lesson. One of your exit tickets can be draw the letter A, and you can have an empty space in the bottom and the kids can draw the letter A, and that's their exit ticket. So we can all adjust to our content and our grade level. A lot of us that are, a lot of the teachers that are star testing levels, I know that, the exit ticket has to have a star question, a sort of mimicking one. So you can create it, personalize it in order to do that. So when you create exit tickets, it's very easy. A lot of the times we're like, oh, I've had teachers that are having kids use actual literal Post-its and post one on the wall. And I'm like, but you're going to run out of that and you're going to have to resupply yourself with all these post-its that you're wasting, in which all of this can be done digitally. And it saves paper, it saves time, it saves money. And you can just have the kids submit and you have record of it, because eventually those post-its that are posted up are going to have to be taken down. And a lot of the times they don't put their name, so you don't have any like records. You can count it as a participation grade when they do these exit tickets as well. So the exit tickets provide a big relief for us. And the good thing about Canva is, well, you know what? I don't have the time to do this, but no, it's all of these. It's possible, right? All week exit tickets in one page. You can totally do that. Like this one has 3 in one page. And you know what? This is the week of, November this through this. And hey, there you go. You're like, guys, keep your exit tickets page and we're going to submit all of these at the end on Friday. You collect them on Friday. So this is one of the great ways that Canva has helped teachers with all the resources that they have for us. Another thing is anchor charts. A lot of the times I still remember seeing the landforms poster in every social studies, history classroom, geography classroom ever. And I can close my eyes and I can see that poster and I can tell you exactly what it looked like. Yes, save a tree, go digital, exactly. And we can have these anchor charts and we can personalize anchor charts. So if there's something specific, if you're dyslexia, if you're a counselor, you can create anchor charts based on what information you want to be posted in your room, in your classroom, in the hallways even. So if you're a counselor and you're like, you know what, it's bully prevention, I want to create a poster for our students and post that on the wall, you totally can. And Canva allows you to personalize all of that. Like this one, for example, is elements of a story. You can personalize, create your own anchor chart. Everyone has the generic types. No, we want to focus on our students, personalize what we are teaching in our class. The design, customize your design based on your classroom or district's theme. I know for LISD, our district theme is, reading is sweet. So it can make it like Candyland, candy. Share. You can print this if you don't want to print and you're like Lily said, hey, go digital. Stop printing so many paper, that's just going to be thrown away or reused. Put this digital. Yes, please take advantage of your poster machine at your schools. This is why they're there. Create your own anchor chart and post it, and you're going to see how easy it is and how you can quickly personalize your class based on theme. I know, for example, in our district LISD, all the teachers are required to have objectives posted up. You can create an anchor chart that says objectives and just laminate that, and with a expo marker, write it out there. So you won't have to be printing, posting. And that's a waste of time. The information, create your anchor chart to match your star information that's coming up. So kids, certain skills, certain type of things, or the subject matter. Like I said, if you're dyslexia, you can have informational stuff up there as well with, hey, remember, do this. If how to count syllables, and then you can even add images on what to look out for. And when the kids say a certain word, if their mouth drops and opens, there's a lot of techniques that you can share on there based on whatever it is that you're doing. No time, no problem. A lot of us say we don't have time for it. We don't have time to create things. Well, you don't have to worry about it. Google Classroom headers. There's about 1,000+ headers to choose from that are pre-made in in Canva for Google Classroom. You can change it based on your theme, on your subject. There's even animated ones ready for you. It's like, for example, this one that I have here. It's a science one, so all the planets are spinning. So it's a really awesome one. Jamboard background. So sometimes the Jamboard background is really boring and it's really hard if you're trying to find a background for it. Well, Canva has Jamboard backgrounds pre-made, ready for it to be used. And this one is an example of one, and this is a KWL chart. So you can just post it as a background, and kids can start putting post-its, hey, what do you know about this? What do you want to learn about this? And what you learned, you can do it at the end of the lesson and bring that Jamboard back up. And graphic organizers. Select an available graphic organizer and make it in your own. A lot of the times we see a graphic organizer, you're like, hey, I really like this style, but I'm going to change a little bit of this, and this, and you can totally do that. and you can share it with your kids through Google Classroom, and they can work on it. And like I said, if you're the early childhood levels and you want them to work a little bit more on their fine motor skills, you can print it out as a PDF page, and they can do a lot with it as well. So interactive PDF files, you can, if I was a teacher, I could send this through Google Classroom, and they can work on it using Canva and upload pictures, provide elements, change a lot, add their own little um, creativity to it. Or I can print it out as a PDF file, and they can work on it, and it's all up to you how you choose to utilize Canva. And like I said, Canva provides so many options for you to use these things for. Now, let's go ahead and try that out. And like I said on the slides here, I did link all of these to templates. So if I click on exit tickets, it is going to take me automatically to Canva. And look at this. I have all these exit tickets to use from here. So if I say, you know what, yes, this is great. I like this one. And like Noeli said, you click on it and you look at it. I like it. I want to work on this. So you can work on it. And look, this is very simple. Exit ticket topic. I used to think, now I think. This is very simple, very great. And like I said, we can edit it. So if you don't like a certain element here, you can change it yourself. You don't like the color? I can change the color as well if I want to. I like green, so I'm going to put green. And once you're done, you can share it through Google Classroom. You can send it as an assignment. And if you really want to say, you know what, I want them to be hands-on, this is all the options you have. You can print it as a JPEG, PNG, PDF standard, PDF print. You can send it through Cami if you want, and they can work on it through a PDF file. So all of this is great. And, a lot of you had some great ideas in the chat, hey, I can have all 5 exit tickets in one page and have them work on it through the week, and they keep a record of it there. And at the end of the week, they submit it. So it's amazing. So we can have this going on with the exit tickets. Now, if I want to do KWL charts, these are all the KWL chart options I have. And like I said, they're pre-made and ready to go. So you know what? Oh, I think this one's very cute. I'm going to work with this one. And here is your KWL chart. Very, very simple. A lot of free resources for teachers here. Now, that page, that slide is linked up to all of these templates. And if you say, I want to do the Jamboard background, I know what, I don't have options for Jamboard backgrounds. So here for Jamboard, these are all the backgrounds you can have. And you can have them, you can edit any of them. I like this, yes, yes, yes. And you can always edit everything here, like I said. And you can customize every template that you have here. So I really love Jamboard backgrounds. So you can say, I like this one. Other words for say, I love you. And a lot of us in LISD, we are required to do an SEL activity, social emotional learning activity. And this is a great one that you can use as a beginning of the lesson for your SEL and say, you know what, how, in other words, to say I love you. And you just created a very simple Jamboard activity, digital Jamboard activity, by using this as a background, and the kids can post their Post-its. And there you have it. You have an assignment, an SEL that you didn't have to print, I don't know, all these pages. You didn't have to take time out of your day to plan. I found this one. And if you can change the center, you can change the center, other words for say, I love you. Or then you can change it the next week. How do you show kindness to others? And they can use this template. And it can change as you go along. So this is one of the great things about Canva that we have and we can use. So, and if, for example, here we do have also our presentations, which has always been my favorite. Look at all the templates I have. I have 1,823 themes to choose from. Now, yes, we know Google Classroom has themes, but Google Classroom is a little, I mean, sorry, Google Slides is a little bit limited when it comes to themes and what you can do with them. I cannot add like elements that are moving in my Google Slides presentation. I cannot do certain things in Google Slides that I can do with presentation. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So I have all these templates that are amazing. You know what? I want the kids to do a book report. Yeah, this is great. I like it. I like the template. I like the colors. I can change the colors even if I don't like it, but we can do this. And it says, I'm going to use this one and I want to apply all 10 pages. Whereas in Google Slides, if you usually have to go through the theme builder and go editing one by one, this one does it for you automatically. These are all the slides. And you're like, okay, these are all 10 slides. You can duplicate them. You can add some. You can delete some. And you say, I like this. I want to add some elements. I want to add, oh, look at all the elements we have here. And you even have stickers that move. So I can add these on my presentation. And you have moving animation. You can add a lot of different things. You can upload pictures, all these elements, and you say, you know what? I like it. I'm going to search for rainbows so that I can fit my theme. And you have all of these awesome things that you can add. And it's great. And you say, I like it, but you know what? I don't like the color palette. I can switch my palette if I want. I say, you know, I don't like this. I'll switch the hand. I don't like the hand to be yellow. There's too much yellow. I'm going to switch the hand to red. So there's a lot of awesome things that you can do. Yes, if you want to work as a collaborative group, you can totally add other people to work on the presentation simultaneously as well. So if I am, you know, I'm in a team, I can share this and I can share my design. You know, hey, I want anyone with the link, only me, only, you know, only I can access. But if you do have that, anyone with the link can edit. So yes, you can totally work collaboratively with other people as well when you are working on presentations. So do I, yes. A lot of the times I need a picture or I need something and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to look for a picture on Canva, go to a blank page and I put it and I download it as a, you know, PNG, transparent background, and I can use that for other things. And it's great. I use it for a lot of things as well. So, you know, there's all these things in Canva. We encourage you to use all these resources that we have here. All of this is linked again for your benefit, for your resources that you can have. And I really encourage all of these amazing techniques that we can apply in our classroom that are being required by the district as well. So all of these are there for you. We did have a YouTube, a YouTube video on Canva, you know, how to work with presentations. And I encourage you to try your presentations. And I know that Canva presentations has a lot of neat features. And Noelle is going to show you some of the features that Canva presentation has before we close this off.
Yes, so I'm very excited to share some magic tricks that Canva offers while you're presenting with Canva. So let me go ahead and just share my screen. Okay, so once you guys are here on your Canva homepage, like I now showed you, you all can go ahead and search for education presentation templates. And so here I clicked on one, but let me go back. If you click on this little magnifying glass, here you can browse for the templates. And so here you can choose the one that you like the most and then just put customize this template. And so here you can, again, you can apply all of the slides that you would like. And so here you can edit November 5th, and then with Ms. Okay, and so here, once you guys are ready to present, you can press on share. So you press share, and then you put present, and then you can press present, and then there's different like little keys that you can press to do different things with your presentation. If you press on the B on your keyboard, it blurs the screen, and then you press it back and it removes it. If you press the letter C, you can pop confetti and so build like some excitement in your presentation. You can also press the letter D and it does a drum roll. If you press the letter O, okay, you can see some bubbles coming up. If you press the letter Q, you can signal your classroom to, okay, let's quiet down. Let's get ready to focus. You can also put in a curtain to come up. And so there's kind of like a little show, ta-da. And then you can also add timers. So you can type in any number from 1 to 9. So for example, I put 9 minutes. And so it starts like the little countdown. You can also put like 5 minutes, 2 minutes. And so the maximum number of minutes is 9. Okay, so if you want to add more time, then you would just add, you know, you would just press on the number of how many more minutes you would like. And I just wanted to share these cool presentation little tricks that you can use while working with Canva.
Yeah,
So
I
now
like
we're
that.
going to go ahead. Or are there any questions?
So no, the tricks are on your keyboard. So once you're in present mode, you just press, you know what? All right, press the number 3 minutes. Boom, it pops up on the screen. I like that because you don't have to add YouTube videos and go to switch the tab. And you know what? It only goes up to 9 minutes, but you can just keep adding as you go. You know, it's like, all right, guys, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, press the number 5. You want them to quiet down, just press the letter Q. And yes, you can add music to your presentation. And they have a bunch of playlists there for you that you can use. And they're even, you know, divided by categories and genres and stuff. So you can add them as well. I love it. It has a lot of neat features that I really enjoy. And it makes everything much easier to do that. And right there in on the slide, Noeli added the magic shortcut. So you press the letter B, it blurs. C, confetti. D, drum roll. M, mic drop animations. So all of those are just on literally a click of the key and it appears for you. So we do encourage you, like we said, to utilize Canva presentations if you can. It's been a game changer for me. I really love it. I have fun with it. There's anything is customizable when you use Canva, and you can share that with the people to work with, or you can restrict it. Anyone with the link can view, anyone with the link can edit. It's amazing to use as well.
So in closing the lesson, so we explored and we learned how to spice up your presentations with Canva Live, and you were able to see how to integrate Canva with Google Classroom. Now you're going to be working on your exit ticket. And so what we want you guys to do is to explore the exit ticket library that's on Canva. So go ahead and choose one pre-made exit ticket template or create your own. And then we're going to ask for you to share the view link of your exit ticket in our Jamboard. Okay, and so here, I'm going to just show you what it's going to look like. So once I share the Jamboard link on the chat box, it's going to direct you to this page. And so here, what you're going to do is you're going to choose a sticky note, write your name, your school, and then share the link of your Canva activity exit ticket. Okay, and so here you're going to go ahead and click on the little post-it note, write your name, Noeli, and then you're going to put the link right here.
And
And then,
yeah, go ahead, Noeli.
yes. And then, so then you're going to be picking a spot on the Jamboard, and then that's where you're going to be submitting your work. Okay. And so here, so once you go into your Canva, you're going to go to the section where it says exit tickets, or you can look through it through here, or you can just search it up right here for exit tickets. Oops. Okay.
Remember in slide 24, you have access to our presentation. On slide
Oh, yes.
24, it's a link to the exit ticket template page.
Mhm.
So once you are ready to share it, very quickly, I'm just going to show them, Noeli, how to share that link.
Yes.
So once I have picked out the exit ticket template that I want, and I want to share it with everyone, you're going to click share, and the link share here, anyone with the link, and you just copy it and you paste it. That is how you'll be sharing your link for your design. So if you can pick an exit ticket, we would love for you to create one so that you can use this week, that you're planning on using this week and modifying it. So here, anyone with the link, we want you to select view, okay? Because we don't want anyone to edit your creation, which is every time something is shared and you see someone else all of a sudden change, you're like, no, make a copy. So in this case, when you do share it, make sure that it's anyone with the link can view. And here, please make sure that it's can view, and then just copy that link. We don't want anyone to edit your work. So Noeli went ahead and shared the Jamboard link that you can join. And we would love to see the things that you have created and selected.
So we're going to give you about 10 minutes to work on this activity. So have fun, explore, and if you have any questions, let us know.
As you're working, I just want to go ahead and, hey, we want to invite you all to attend our other conferences or trainings this afternoon with our awesome DLSs that are in our team as well, that they're going to be presenting. Get your Clear Technology Hours. There's going to be 2 sessions at 1 o'clock, Thankful for High Impact Tech Tools. And that will be 1 o'clock to 2:30, and then that same session will be provided at 2:45 to 4:15. And also, today we have another session, Autumn Vibes with Formative Assessments. There's going to be session A at 1 o'clock, 2:30, and session B, 2:45 to 4:15. We really want you all to go ahead and jump on these because our other DLSs also are amazing, and they have awesome information to share with you guys so you can utilize a lot of different tools for your classrooms. So we really encourage you to join. And we did put the session numbers there on the slide as well, in case you weren't familiar or weren't aware that there was other trainings going on today. We encourage you to join. We love seeing everybody come out and support, all of our technology specialists and all the great information they have to share with you guys. So I am displaying the page there of all the trainings that are upcoming for today, this afternoon. So make sure you please join. You're welcome, Lily.
And again, Nell, don't forget after your session, there's also one more that's being offered
Oh,
on
yes.
student engagement. So if they're still available, they can join that one too.
Yes. Let me see. Student engagement, there's one as well. It's called a happiness. Let me see. I can see it right now. Yes, a harvest of happiness with student engagement. So that one will be at 10:15 to 11:45. So, you have 3 options to choose from. Make sure you join them as well. We would love to see everybody go up. And remember that all participants will be entering a chance to win an HEB gift card for a turkey dinner. That's something that you all don't want to miss the opportunity out either. So we please encourage you to attend these sessions from our amazing DLSs. So Noeli has put the link there for you, the Jamboard. Noeli, do you want to display the Jamboard so we can see everyone's progress?
Yes, let me share my screen. Okay, perfect. So you just pick a spot and make sure that you add your name, your school, and the link for your exit ticket. So yeah, let's try to everybody put all of your post-it notes here on the first slide.
And again, we want to thank everyone so much for being here early on a Saturday. We really appreciate everyone taking the time to step in and see all of the things that we have offered as a technology integration specialist. And we really hope that all these can make a difference and make your classroom run a little bit smoother, save you a little bit more time, and make your class a bit more engaging in terms of, the same things, paper, pencil, stuff like that. These are great activities that the students can work on. And you can even do a Jamboard activity with them like this, hey, I want you to create something on Canva. You send out the template to Google Classroom and they can post a link on a Jamboard as a submission assignment as well. So we thank you so much for being here and taking the time. So it is 9:44. If you have already submitted your exit ticket, thank you so much. We do encourage you to join the next lessons, training that's going on. And we really, really hope to see you there. We're going to be popping in as well with our other trainings and to support our other DLSs and their amazing work. So at 10:15, remember that a harvest of happiness with student engagement is going to be happening. And that session is 256370. So we encourage you to join that. You can easily get 1, 2, 3, about really good amount of technology training hours for this day. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend. Almost 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. We're good. We're all good. Hang in there. If you've already submitted your exit ticket, thank you so much. We're not going to hold you hostage. It's 9:45. You can go ahead and how do we know who won, Ms. Castillo?
Bye, Ms. Bernal.
We
Thank you for
will-
joining.
We will let you know. I mean, of course, we have to wait through the end of the day so that because all the training sessions are going on, but we will let you know during the week. We will contact you and then we'll either have it delivered to your campus or let you know where you can pick it up. But yes, we will let you know.
Good luck to everybody. That's a really good raffle ticket there, like to win. Thanks, Louie.